my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. Why'd you come? You knew you should have stayed. I tried to warn you just to stay away. And now they're outside ready to buzz. It looks like you might be one of us.
Welcome once again to the historic Shootery Sportatorium. The lines in the sand have been drawn, allegiances have been declared as Almost Pro Wrestling presents Shield Wars. I am the captain, Lucas Marvel, alongside me as always, the incomparable Stallion.
That's right, it's time to batten down the hatches and get comfortable in those trenches. As we are in Shield Wars, and the thing that I'm looking forward to tonight, the roster roulette.
Of course, Stallion referring to the first time ever our Almost Pro Championship is going to be in the fates and be decided by a roulette.
Or indeed Lewis Kelly.
Not the warmest of receptions for our referee.
It's been a little while since I was last here and defended my women's belt. I believe it was about 3 months ago on Shield Anniversary. And I know I had a lot of the girls who were in the league asking, where's Roxxy? Now, I'd like to class myself as a fighting champion, which is why I know on the leaderboard the girls need 9 points before they get a shot. But I have spoke to the board of directors and they have allowed me to choose one to go against tonight to defend my belt against. Now, I've also been watching what's been going on here, and I know that Angel has made quite an impression. So, what I want to say is, Angel, come out here. You got yourself a title shot.
Big announcement there from our champion, Little Miss Roxxy. Angel Hayze, of course, on 6 points in the women's league. challenger apparently will be Angel Hayze, who is, as we know, on 6 points. You normally need to get 9, but Roxxy has used some influence with the board of directors to have her here as opponent tonight.
That's right, Roxxy coming out here and saying she's a fighting champion, and here comes her opponent, Angel Hayze. She currently sits at the top of our league table with 6 points. She doesn't have the 9 points that would qualify her for a title match, but Roxxy, as she said last seen here 3 months ago, she is sick of waiting. She wants this fight tonight.
Always ready to fight, and very much on a roll.
That's right, Angel Hayze has defeated Ashley Vega and Marcy Wilde to claim her 6 points. As we mentioned last month, she is a graduate of the APW Academy under the tutelage of Kid Fite.
Excellent tree to learn under. And now she's got the chance to really impress her mentor and take home championship gold to go alongside his own tag team championship has here in Shield.
PBW, I know Angel Hayze with a jump start on Roxxy. And in fairness to Angel, you can't blame her for going for the early advantage. She was not prepared for this match.
She wasn't.
Roxxy slips through the legs, trips Angel Hayze down there. Oh, and a knee straight to the chest of Angel Hayze. And
back on top as she whips her into the ropes. Oh, reversal.
She ducks the clothesline. And it's at a flying head scissors. And in the early going, it's all been Roxxy.
After that early jump start.
Oh, and a big forearm across the chest of Angel Hayze. Now Roxxy got her in the corner. Oh, and a bit of... Oh, and a brilliant drop kick by Little Miss Roxxy there, using Angel's momentum to build up a bit of speed.
And as she said herself, she hasn't been seen since she was. Since she anniversary even, so she had a lot of pent-up aggression. She's wanting to defend that title apparently. I was wondering about it, because you're going to get up a ring rust. You're not here coming and you're waiting for all of the others to get to you.
Well, I think it's been a very clever move here by Roxxy. She could have sat and waited for someone to get to the top of that league table. She wouldn't know who that was. She would have found out at the same time we found out. Whereas this way, she knows who her opponent's going to be. It's quite savvy move by Roxxy here.
I see what you're saying. What you're telling me is it's a con job. She's clearly got one of the board of directors all sweet with her, and so she's got this little scheme to affect her. I understand what you're saying.
No, that's not what I was saying at all. I was merely defending Roxxy, who decided to be a fighting champion. Angel Hayze, fair play, isn't going to be as prepared for this match as Roxxy is. Oh, and a forearm by Angel Hayze. And Roxxy returns one of her own. And Angel Hayze out of the ring again.
Straight back and oh, but Roxxy's following her. And that's silly because the thing is, if Roxxy gets Angel Hayze gets counted out, it means she's got the win and she gets her title.
That's right, but Angel Hayze, we've seen her slide out of that ring so many times. She's used it to her advantage. Very much a tactic that she employs to great effect, but she's not been in the ring with our champion yet. Angel Hayze recuperating there. Roxxy taking her time to get in the ring. Maybe took too long because Angel Hayze has just dropped her to the outside with a basement drop kick. Angel messing around and a big kick, and if Angel Hayze climbs back in the ring, oh no, sorry, my mistake, because of course if Roxxy did get counted out, she would retain the championship. Angel Hayze getting a straight back in there, going for a cover indoors. Not enough.
I'll tell you what, that brings up an interesting point, because I would imagine I need to get official word from the board of directors, but the way I would understand it is if Angel Hayze is not successful this evening, by the rules of the women's division, she must.
Well, possibly, but also you've got to remember that Angel Hayze hasn't cashed in her points. Roxxy has put out a challenge, Angel Hayze has only accepted it. We don't really have a precedent for this match yet, or the rules in this match regarding the point system. That is something we'll have to follow up on.
Interesting, because imagine
also, she did win, but she didn't get another 3 points.
But that's it's things that we will worry about when they happen. It's certainly things to think about as this match goes on. She didn't taste it.
Put Roxy up and suplex by Angel Hayze, and if she floats over here and gets a curl, we might have a new champion, and Roxy kicking out on the 2. Both women going to be extremely focused throughout this match. Irish whip by Angel Hayze. Follows Roxy in a big jumping forearm in the corner. And Angel doing for a splash. Roxy's evaded her. Blocks the shot, gives one of her own. And Roxy sliding through the legs there. That first forearm. Dazed Angel Hayze, and and a kick out from the legs. We've seen Angel use that before, followed up by that basement drop kick.
Back on top of Roxy, though she's letting the champion recover.
Well, that's what we've seen this before with Angel Hayze. It's almost the disdain she has when her opponent's dead to kick out of her pinfall attempts. Instead of getting straight back on them, she gives them those few seconds of breathing time. But right now, just a chin lock on Roxy. Angel has her in the middle of the ring here. She cinches that in.
She could get the actual submission, certainly. And Roxy has nowhere to go in there.
Imagine what that would do for Angel's confidence to tap out our champion.
Certainly something.
Roxy needs to find a way out of this soon, or she's going to start the fade. Well, Angel's broke it and stomping on Roxy. Now this might, if Angel knew how the point system was going to work, she could, well, beat the hell out of Roxy, get those points, and then challenge her again next month knowing that she's injured. Roxy valuing her comeback. Full of face on by both women, and down they go.
Normally, this was a
What a way to start Shield Wars here tonight with a championship defense. Both women trying to get to their feet and both just a big count. And just a straight up trade off here of forearms. Both women finding their feet. Oh, and Angel's put Roxy back down, but she's recovered quickly from it, and uppercut by Roxy, and you can see the spit flying out of Angel's mouth there. These two are going at each other as if they've been rivals for years, and now Roxy delivering his forearms again. And a beautiful clothesline sends Angel down, and another. Now our champion's starting to feel it. Always been very popular with our fans here at Roxy. And a reversal by Angel. Now Roxy's ducked it, and my goodness, what a... No, Angel's kicked out this time.
But this is the thing, she's a champion, she's been a champion for a long time now. She knows how to maintain those championships.
Oh, and a huge splash by Roxy, followed with a back elbow. Oh, and Roxy using that scorpion kick of hers. And a backstabber. And if she makes it over here, and Angel Hayze is kicked out.
So you can imagine on another day that might have got the win, but you've got to bear in mind the women's championship is on the line here. Here at Shield Pro, this is a big challenge, a big opportunity.
Oh, and Angel's just hung Roxy up on the ropes there. Looked to me like Roxy took a throat full of the ropes, and a fisherman suplex by Angel. Oh, and Roxy kicking out at the very, very last millisecond there. We've got to think both women are digging deep in this match. They know what's on the line.
Certainly are.
Roxy trying to find that thing, but Angel's not giving her a second.
And nor should she. She can walk it.
Oh, and a huge kick to the side of the head by Roxy. Looking to build up momentum again, and and it's straight into the bottom turnbuckle. That might have knocked Angel Hayze straight out, but no, she's got enough about her to roll out the ring there. Roxxy very accomplished with her striking game, as we've seen throughout this match.
Yeah, she's up so, but I think this is silly. She's going out after her. I mean, she has done enough. Nobody's going to think that she's not so right.
Hold on a minute. And Angel Hayze has got a hold of Roxy's own ring jacket and using that to choke her on the outside. Oh, no, that might... Oh, no. Wait a minute, the referee. Oh, that was a straight up bounce shot on the outside. The referee hasn't seen it. He was busy getting rid of Roxy's jacket, and Angel Hayze might have just done enough to secure herself. Hold on a minute. Oh, and Roxxy is kicked out. Somewhere she is kicked out following a belt shot on the outside by Angel Hayze. And at this point, Angel Hayze must be wondering, what do I need to do to put her down?
That championship means so
Huge
much
super kick. And I do believe Angel Hayze has knocked Roxxy from the top of the mountain. We have a new Almost Pro Women's Champion.
Well, look at that. Roxxy came in, giving it the big I am with the, I'm a fighting champion, I'll take on anybody. Oh, look at Angel Hayze. Let's have her come out. Angel Hayze has taken full advantage of the situation. Brilliant night for Angel Hayze. Despondency for little Miss Roxxy.
Well, that's it. Roxxy came out here and wanted to be a fighting champion. Unfortunately, tonight she's fallen upon her own sword. But you've got to believe she'll be back. Heard it there, Tribard, our former tag team champions. They lost the belts at our show last month when Kid Fite and Dean Ford stole a pin, you could almost say, from the Cosplay Kings and took those belts home with them.
Hardly stealing a pin, but let's have a look back at that action.
And of course, ever since Paddy and Tempest lost these belts, they have been furious. They demanded that they got their rematch closed instantly, and they're hoping to recapture those belts tonight at Shield Wars. But this might be one battle that they've got themselves into that they really don't want them.
Well, you say that, but they want those championships back. They need those championship belts back. Otherwise, Paddy's pants are going to fall down.
Well, I don't know how clever it is of Paddy to be antagonising Kid Fite before this match has even started. Of course, Kid Fite's calibre speaks for his own, and his prodigy, Dean Ford, very much a dangerous man in his own right.
Very much so. You talk about the calibre of Kid Fite. This man is a tag team legend. That word gets thrown around too much, but it's completely appropriate in this case. This guy has won tag team championships up and down this country and north of the border as well. Usually alongside Liam Thompson as one half of Fight Club, but now he's here in Shield Pro with Dean Ford, one of his students, and very very much enjoying the gold and the limelight here at Shield World.
And you saw there the tribad making a hasty exit out the ring. Now what's going to be interesting in this match is, for the last few shows, whenever the tribad had to defend those belts, they've taken to get themselves disqualified. They can't do that tonight. They're going to have to wrestle an entire match and hope to capture those belts fairly.
Well, that's right, when you are the challenger, that's exactly the way you've got to do it. A disqualification or a count-out from the champions will result in a win for you. That means you won't be going home with those shiny title belts.
And of course the tribad are without their ace in their hand at the minute. Oliver Barrett still lying low, as rumour would have it, after getting Adam Christ fired as general manager.
Well, that's right, they don't have that Birthday Hall with them this evening. But I think that Oliver Barrett has enough faith in his tribad compatriots for them to get the job done. And I think this is going to be a great test for them, because not only will they say, we are the Tag Team Championship, we're the most dominant team here at Shield Pro, but not only that, look who we beat to win them.
And it looks like it's going to be Kate Fite and Paddy Flanagan to start this match off. Paddy Flanagan, very much the hothead, you would say, of the tribad. He is the member of the team that loses his temper the quickest, and to be fair though, when he does, he is very effective.
Everyone's going to have to keep that cool this evening. Anything rash could lead to a mistake. And any one of these men is capable of capitalising.
Kid Fite taking Paddy Flanagan's wrist there. Wrist lock applied by Kid Fite, and everything Kid Fite does is just so smooth, it's so polished. And Paddy looked like he was going for the ropes there, decided no, he's going to try a reverse on his own, which he has done.
Also very smooth, but you'd expect that from the likes of Kid Fite. I mean, he's been wrestling since 2001, schooled by the likes of Hammerlock UK, where he's learned from Drew Galloway, Alex Shane, Stevie Knight, legends of the British scene.
Well, that's it. I mean, if you're going to get in the ring with someone like Kid Fite, you need to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of him, 2 or 3 steps he's ahead of you of. And then comes forward, shot to the guts of Paddy Flanagan.
The ample guts.
Oh, and Paddy Flanagan, there it is, that bullish strength, and in comes Tempest, and this is where this tag team collusion comes from so well. These guys are such a polished unit.
And I'll tell you what, I think this was their game plan, and well done, Paddy, sprung the trap. What they've done is they've looked at Dean Ford because he has the less experience. They thought, right, he's the weaker of them, we'll just isolate him. Although it's not working right now, because that kickboxing background comes into play.
Well, that's it. I mean, you called Dean Ford the weaker maybe of the team there, but very dangerous man in his own right.
Oh, that's not an insult. I'm not putting him down. Look at who his tag team partner is. But certainly, if you were looking for a weak link there, you could pull to Dean Ford.
I agree. It's like deciding if you want to fight a pit bull or a Rottweiler, really.
I'm not going to go around fighting dogs, you evil, heartless man.
Oh,
Who does that?
Oh, Paddy Flanagan. Oh, and a big forearm to Kid Fite. And following him straight in the corner, that's it. Paddy Flanagan needs to get on top of Kid Fite. You can see him still trying to shake off the effects of those stinging blows by Dean Ford. Kid Fite going over the top. And in this battle of agility, Kid Fite's always going to have the advantage against Paddy Flanagan there. Oh, and such a running uppercut there by Kid Fite.
At this stage of the game, it's looking like...
Oh, and Paddy Flanagan might have just had his jaw kicked straight up and he's kicked out.
The game plan's being unraveled very much like his hair after his hair bubbles just went out there.
Paddy trying his best not to get taken into that corner. You saw him trying to fight it, but he...
I think he pushed Kid Fite into the wrong corner, not realising exactly where he was. It was a hair got his eyes.
Oh, and there it is. Tempest on the outside. Oh, Dean Ford took his eyes off Paddy for a split second too long, and now Paddy has Dean Ford in his tag team corner. And
you see, I kind of understand if I was right with their game plan. However, it is very risky because, looking in Dean Ford's favour, he's got youth. He might not have the experience of Kid Fite, but he's got endurance and he's got that ability. He knows who he is.
Oh, and Hayden Tempest has just got a knuckle in Dean Ford's eye there. Bit of a revival for Hayden Tempest actually ever since he joined the Tribad. Very much on a losing streak before he found his allegiance.
Well, that's it. He's gone from strength to strength since he's come to as if you like.
Oh, what a kick into the ribs of Dean Ford. That's it. Nothing Paddy and Tempest do. I've said it before. There's nothing pretty about it, but it sure as hell is effective.
When you've got two heavy hitters just landing on the absolutely, literally nailing in some cases. And I'll tell you what, Tribad is an entire unit. You've got to look at what they've been doing. They've run roughshod over Almost Pro and Shield Pro recently. Pretty much whatever they want, it's been theirs.
And what they want at the minute is to gain those tag belts, and if they are focused, like you said, and they are on the same page as they always are, this might be the night that they reclaim them.
That's certainly what they're aiming for, but they've managed, throughout that time, if you go back to the last show, they've even managed to get rid of a general manager that they felt was standing in their way. As
and that's what you need to do with Dean Ford. I mean, I've been on the receiving end of those kicks that Dean Ford employs, and I'm telling you now, you want to keep him flat on his back in the middle of that ring, because if he gets to his feet and he kicks you, you're going to have one hell of a sore leg, sore chest, sore head, wherever he decides to plant it. Oh, Meddy's Paddy Flanagan just dropping all his body weight on Dean Ford. Big Fight trying to help Dean Ford rally there, trying to get the fans behind him, trying to remind them.
seems to be working.
Yeah, it does indeed. Dean Ford now shots of his own to Paddy. Oh, an excellent hand placement there by Paddy. He took a shot from Dean Ford, and as he did, he put his hand around his waist just to give him that last ditch of being able to keep a hold of Dean Ford. And Tempest comes in, and he's just going to stand on the back of Dean Ford's neck. It wasn't a low blow, it was a kick right to the back of the thigh.
Yeah, very much was. Right in front of the referee, but there's no way that Tempest would do something so blatant with the Tag Team Championships tonight.
Tempest, oh, Dean Ford's got an elbow, stopping Tempest in his tracks. Double boots into Tempest's face, and now Dean, oh no!
Took his head off. Where did that land? Somewhere over near the commentary desk.
Got to wonder there if Dean Ford would have headed towards his corner instead in the middle of the ring. Take nothing away there from that close line that Hayden Tempest has just landed. Paddy Flanagan seems to have had quite a bubble from somewhere else and tied his hair up. Stinging shots by Dean Ford. This is the instant go. You've got to admire Dean Ford's resilience. Oh, toasted Dean Ford up. But he slipped off the back, and oh, there's the instant go he was looking for. He missed it the first time, he didn't the second. Now this is where Dean Ford really needs to find his own corner. Kid Fite is chomping at the bit for a tag here.
Look at Tempest as well. Tempest screaming at Paddy Flanagan to get over here. Oh, but look at the wherewithal that Flanagan has as he tries to hold.
Well, he did indeed try and put a kick in the face of spinning, but here comes Kid Fite taking Tempest in as well. And Kid, oh, now hold on a minute. Tempest is just taking a clothesline off of Kid Fite, and he's standing tall.
Massive size difference, but I'll tell you what, Kid Fite has overcome bigger men in his time. And this is where the experience will have to tell. Power.
Irish whip by him, Tempest looking for a clothesline, so Kid Fite ducked it, and oh no! Flying head scissors by Kid Fite!
When do you ever see that from him? Well, I'll tell you what, there's life in the old dog.
DDT! Oh, and a powerful kick out by Hayze. Tempest there. I mean, he hasn't been in this match a lot, no offense. He hasn't received much punishment, but tag of Paddy Flanagan there, and Tempest is heading out the ring. Flanagan's back in. And he's Oh, sorry, Paddy Flanagan's just been... Oh, and a big back body drop by Fite and Ford.
And the referee needs to get on top of this. Dean Ford shouldn't be in there at this point. He's not the legal man.
That's the thing, these tag matches can break down so quickly. If you're refereeing one of these matches, you really need to keep as much control as you can. Big fight with Paddy Flanagan. Paddy Flanagan might have a broken back after that landed, and Dean Ford's going to top him. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait a minute, Hayden Tempest has just dropped Dean Ford off the turn, but Paddy Flanagan's rolled him up. And a hand on the ropes hasn't done enough. Kid Fight's gotten out of the way. Trouble again. On a rake to the eyes, and this is very much Tribad's wheelhouse. By any means necessary. Double Irish whip by the Tribad. Kid Fight taking a hard corner there, and he's avoided Tempest through. Oh, now Tempest is flying on the outside. Paddy Flanagan coming in out of nowhere. Oh, body shots to Kid Fight.
All the experience in the world can't do a damn thing when you've got two massive heavy hitters coming at you.
But Paddy Flanagan hasn't seen who's behind him. Oh, a spinning wheel kick. I think Paddy Flanagan's jaw might have just come off. The Kid Fight has pinned Paddy Flanagan, and
well, they had the opportunity to be the first ever two-time Tag Team Champions here in Shield Pro. But instead, the master and the student in Kid Fight and Dean Ford stand victorious. And what a way to get that win. Let's look back at that flying head scissors from Kid Fight, unbelievable, pulling out all of the stops, and then that amazing kick.
Oh no, that back heel kick was just, I think, possibly the most vicious kick I have ever seen in any wrestling ring, and as you said, flying head scissors from Kid Fight. He knew what was at stake here.
Well, that means all the gold is now going back to Glasgow so far.
Don't think for 1 second I've forgotten what you did to me at Shieldiversary. You robbed me of not only the title, but you robbed me of the promise I was about to fulfill to the people. And not only that, you took 2 months of my life! Shield Wars. No DQ, so you can't cheat. No count out, so you can't run. Barnyard rules match. So that being said, let me ask you a question, Rabbit. What is it you fear?
The following contest will be a Barnyard Rules match.
Here's the twisted individual Rabbit, who for the last few months has been under the mind control of our champion, Victor von Valtz. One of the reasons that his opponent tonight, Yorkshire Dale, was put on the shelf for so long following a heinous attack by our champion.
That's right, it was back at Shield Anniversary 2 when Yorkshire Dale got his first ever chance at the Heavyweight Championship. He was in a three-way against Victor von Valtz along with Joseph Biggs. And Rabbit made his feelings with regards to everyone's friendly neighbourhood scarecrow very clear.
You can see Victor's not out here, and the reason for that is because he's preparing for our roster roulette later tonight. He could defend his championship against anyone.
Oh, and he doesn't even stop as Yorkshire Dale just takes it. Then he hit him with a shovel and just lays into Rabbit, who's thrown him back over, and this is just an absolute battle. This is a war. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Shield Wars.
That's right, this is a match straight from the mind of Yorkshire Dale, and he is just pummeling Rabbit. He did indeed come out there with a shovel. Both men dropped their weapons in the initial impact, but now it's turned into Yorkshire Dale is, well, he's not his usual self, shall we say. There's a bit of aggression there that we haven't often seen in Yorkshire Dale. You can't blame him.
Yeah, it's almost a new attitude. He's had enough of Rabbit and his antics. And no longer are we seeing this friendly neighbourhood scarecrow anymore. This is a shame because, you know what, I heard he was up for the Nobel Peace Prize. He is outstanding in his field.
You can see that kendo stick that Rabbit broke the ring has now been snapped in half after that shovel impact, and Yorkshire Dale's kicked by Rabbit on the outside. Yorkshire Dale looked like he was going to employ that kendo stick and put it to good use. Rabbit's bought himself a bit of time.
He's got that, I don't know what is that, some sort of grain strainer?
Looks like, yeah, some sort of civic device.
I'm sorry, I don't do manual work, so you're going to have to let me know that a lot of these implements are. I've seen the ground staff use them, obviously.
I'm a pirate, not a farmer, stallion. Rabbit sending Yorkshire Dale to the barricade. Oh, Yorkshire Dale delivering a few. Well, I was going to say forearms, but it looked more like elbows to me, straight to the side of Rabbit's head.
So, would you like to go over the rules?
Well, the rules of this match are pretty simple. You can win by pinfall or submission. Apart from that, you can do anything you want to your opponent by the sounds of things. Another showing of why Yorkshire Dale's so different. In the past, Yorkshire Dale probably wouldn't have ever wanted to put another human being through this much type of punishment, but Rabbit has pushed him to the very limits, and not just Rabbit, Victor as well. Yorkshire Dale, of course, appearing again at our last show as an unlikely ally of Jonah Centurion.
That's it, Jonah Centurion turned him through time. We still don't know why and what his reasoning was, but I'll tell you what, we saw quite a lot of this new, darker scarecrow in Yorkshire Dale in that match. We're seeing a lot of that tonight as well, but Rabbit also showing exactly what he thinks of Yorkshire Dale. He's not impressed.
And it's interesting, that bunny mask that Rabbit is wearing only ever appears when this darker side of Rabbit's personality comes out. However, Yorkshire Dale has also sported a new mask. One that he made himself, one that he made when he was out injured, one that he's poured all his venom, all his malice into.
Oh, what's he got now? He's got is that a shepherd's crook?
We believe it is a shepherd's crook. Yorkshire Dale is taking his time approaching Rabbit. I can't actually see Rabbit from where I was sitting there.
Wow, well, I'm bringing out to show you a modicum of sense there. Well done, that man.
We'll have to apologise. There is a hay bale, I thought I'd say this, in the ring, obstructing our view of what's going on. There's chairs on the road as Shepherd's Crooks and Rabbits rolled back in by Yorkshire Dale. As Yorkshire Dale rolled up Rabbit straight to the weapons.
Run, Rabbit. Run, Rabbit. Run, run, run. Here comes this scary one. With everything from what I can tell.
I don't think you should ever write children's books, on this early going, Yorkshire Dale has had full control. Yes, for the sake of continuity, we will call it a green strainer. There will be men up and down the length of the company round Queen shaking their fists at us for not doing the name of this. Yorkshire Dale is in no hurry. He's going to take his time, he's going to get this retribution he's after end. Oh, bin over the head of Rabbit.
This can't be good. And it's not just any bin, it's a Tudor Eid Sports Hall bin. For those who can't read upside down.
And Yorkshire Dale has picked up that shovel again. Looking maybe to bury Rabbit. Oh, and that shot echoed throughout our sportatorium. And if Rabbit's brains weren't already scrambled, they certainly are now.
How can the referee see if he shows it up? However, the bin actually gives him a little back step. All you have to do is roll slightly. And the circular, the cylindrical properties of the bin help you out quite a lot there.
Well, this is just the most bizarre match I've ever seen. I mean, I'm still waiting for the three little pigs to make an appearance. And I don't mean Paddy Flanagan and Hayden Tempest. Oh, now Rabbit's sending a chair to the ribs of...
Are you saying Paddy so fat he was two of the three little pigs?
I may have been...
I'm going to tell him. I mean, not like she's eaten.
Oh, and a drop kick by Rabbit right in the face of Yorkshire Dale.
I'll forgive the referee at the main side position. There is a lot of debris and lots of it, right now.
Oh, and Rod sticking his knee into Yorkshire Dale's ribs and stomping the games. I mean, the beating that Yorkshire Dale took off Victor Van Valtz, it was pretty much an entire body work over that Victor Van Valtz gave him with that kendo 6. So Rabbit's got a lot of target practice here.
I'm not even sure, where would you find one of those on the floor?
Well, that's the bacon tray.
Right. For...
Well, bacon.
Oh, as in bacon for a pig.
Yes.
Right here, right?
Yeah, there we go. Knee to the cross the back and head of Yorkshire Dale. Rabbit going for a cover. Oh, and a powerful kick out by Yorkshire Dale. Yorkshire Dale hitting his body shots on Rabbit. Picking him up and looks like he might be going for a suplex here. Oh, and a suplex, and Yorkshire Dale landed just a hair's breadth in the cover. Take out hair's breadth from that steel chair. Very lucky not to have a nastier landing there. But look at Yorkshire Dale, he is.
8 inches over, that would have been
And plenty of just punches and kicks in this one. It's all about hitting the buttons best you can.
Is that what it is? Right. Do you have to pin them as well?
Eventually you will. Hey, I don't make the rules. Oh, now Rabbit. Putting up that broken kendo stick. He's always had an affinity for broken things as Rabbit. Nothing in Yorkshire Dale. Perhaps giving him a bit too much time here. If I was Rabbit, I would have already... Oh, hold on. No, Yorkshire Dale's caught it. He's a scarecrow, he's made a stroke, of course he's got padding underneath. Doesn't mean he doesn't feel pain when someone whacks him in it. If you made a donut, you'd still feel pain by kicking the hole. Oh, now Yorkshire Dale hitting Rabbit across the stomach. Not Rabbit's lucky day. Shot straight between the ears of Rabbit. And a cover from Yorkshire Dale, this might be all it takes here. Oh, Rabbit kicking out. Well, imagine if Victor Van Valtz wasn't so concerned with our roster Roulette, which has come up later in the show, he would be out here supporting Rabbit, or at least pulling the strings. Now Yorkshire Dale, he's looking for a suicide dive, and Robert has just whacked him in the head of a steel chair on his way out, and now he's... Oh, and this is it. This is the franticness from Rabbit. We've seen this before. It's almost like he's just lost all sense of reason. Oh, and
Stuff him out of the staircase. Oh, goes to the angle.
Rabbit now taking Yorkshire Dale and towards our crowd, and right in front of the... Come on, Rabbit, there's children over there. Get Yorkshire Dale out of the way.
That's it, he's doing it right in front of the children. He's picking up the Yorkshire Dale. This is sending an extra message. That was called Yorkshire Dale in a lot of anguish when he opens his eyes. He's in that moment for Rabbit. He sees these children. He's picking the door in.
Yorkshire Dale back in the ring, goes looking to win this match, and kick out by Yorkshire Dale, and
this is it. I mean, obviously, aggression in Yorkshire Dale. Does it out to the pin?
Yorkshire Dale kicking out again.
This is the difference. Yorkshire Dale is wanting to inflict pain and hurt Rabbit. Everything he's done, everything he's cost him, whereas Rabbit just wants to get the win.
Yes, I agree. This offers a much more aggressive Yorkshire Dale than we've ever seen. You wonder if there's even the tiniest little kernel left in his body that wants to keep him on the straight and narrow. And Rabbit straight into the turnbuckles, and now it's Rabbit that's taken over and being the aggressor here. Once again, but Yorkshire Dale's got the ears. Not for long though. And this is like an absolute nightmare from Wonderland. And it's a smart move by Rabbit. Yorkshire Dale wants to get this aggression out. Rabbit's actually played a very subtle mind game. I've actually myself just popped onto it. He's just slowing it down. Rabbit is not going to get into a fist fight with Yorkshire Dale in this match if he can help it now. He's changed tactic. It was nearly going. Oh, and then again, now it's changed tactic again. I mean... Oh, and that was right across the back of the neck of Yorkshire Dale. Oh, without a doubt. Yep, Rabbit's setting up a steel chair in our corner now. And there's only bad intentions when... Oh, and also a hay bale. Look, Yorkshire Dale.
Straight in the strawberries.
Now Yorkshire Dale is... Oh, he's taking Rabbit across to that chair, that noise. Rabbit's jumped up the turnbuckle. Yorkshire Dale! Drop kick straight to the knee of Rabbit. And
took out both his knees with that, but that's left Rabbit in a very precarious position.
It has indeed, and Yorkshire Dale picking up that steel tray now. And oh, if I was Rabbit, I would not want to be caught in this position. Oh, and it's shot straight in the head of Rabbit. Oh, Yorkshire Dale! Oh my goodness! And Rabbit is somehow kicked out. I am surprised that Rabbit's ribs aren't absolutely broken to pieces. But he's kicked out.
He has indeed, but you've got to wonder how much he's got left. He's barely stirring. He's really finding it difficult to roll over his front.
Oh, Yorkshire Dale heading. Is he moving? Is Yorkshire Dale's had enough? Hold on a minute. Yorkshire Dale's had enough. Yorkshire Dale is walking away.
The coward. I knew he didn't have it in him. What an absolute coward.
Yorkshire Dale had an absolute... Oh, now hold on 1 minute.
What's this? The farmer's table.
Yorkshire Dale wasn't leaving as we predicted. He was actually going back behind our curtain to pick up that table. And he's having a bit of trouble getting that table into the ring there. I mean, It's not often a scarecrow needs to employ a table. I mean, you don't see them chasing many crows wielding tables, so... and Rabbit needs to pull himself together here because Yorkshire Dale has got a mad gleam in his eyes.
Rabbit doesn't even know where he is right now. Very rarely does know where he is.
Oh, and this table, perhaps the toughest opponent for Yorkshire Dale's gotten this match at the minute. And you see our referee Lewis Colley very kindly lending a hand. And
that's biased! Straight down the middle. I am putting in a complaint about this referee.
well,
So biased.
I mean, this is a Barnyard's rules match. We don't know exactly what the rules are,
That
so...
doesn't mean that the referee has to help out.
Well... Oh no, Yorkshire Dale's put Rabbit on that table and...
Canada knows. I mean, Rabbit doesn't really weigh that much at all.
It doesn't look like it. As you said, it didn't look like it was holding his weight. Rabbit weighing less than a hair, of course.
Oh!
And it's a big possum.
The rabbit was playing possum. Let's see what other tricks he's got squirreled away.
Well, we know he's nuts. Oh, now it's Yorkshire Dale that's found himself in a bit of a predicament. Rabbit fielding a new lease of life here.
It's going to be through a table.
This is going to be a nasty landing. And and Yorkshire Dale's come off the top rope there. It seemed like Rabbit lost a bit of balance there when Yorkshire Dale hit him in the face, but both men tumbling.
Missing the table as well. I think that's a
Very lucky to miss that table. Rabbit employing plan B here. And there's that spade back. Rabbit delivering a shot to Yorkshire Dale, it's going straight back, and both men seem to be at the very end of their endurance here. You can see how slowly they're both moving, and he may have sustained a lot of punishment in this match. Yorkshire Dale, hold on a minute, he's stuck in it, and he's stuck under the back of Rabbit, and what a powerbomb straight through that table! Rabbit has been folded in half. But Yorkshire Dale's not got enough left to make the cover. That would be... you've got to believe that Yorkshire Dale would have won this match if he could have strolled over there and made the pin attempt.
My word, I think if it was either way, either one of them was going to go. The referee was checking up with these individuals. Doing the smart thing to get that table out of the way as well.
Of course, there's so much lying around in that ring. You've got to think the referee could be moving the bits and pieces here. Oh no, he's moving with it. And Yorkshire Dale's got the pin here, and you've got to think this must be it. Surely shut. No, Rabbit is kicked out by a whisker.
Just enough time to recover. My word, let's just have a look at it again. It's that powerbomb through the table. Both men are relaxing.
You've got to, both men must be thinking, now what do I do to put the other away? And it's just turned into a full-on punch-up now. It's just damage can be inflict. Both men on their knees. Headbutt by Yorkshire Dale. Yorkshire Dale, I think he's getting his arms up to block Rabbit's strikes. I think he's got a tiny bit more about him than Rabbit. I mean, not surprising, Rabbit didn't just go through a table.
Powerbomb through the table for this.
Used by Yorkshire Dale. Maybe looking for that. There it is. Oh, and he's hit it. And another kick out by what is keeping Rabbit going here? Surely, what is it? Yorkshire Dale's going to need to dig deep now. He's going to... Oh, hold on now, Rabbit. DDT, desperation DDT. Both men back down again. And
Desperation at this particular junction. Both men there is very little sign of life for either of them.
oh, a minute. Rabbit's back on his feet there, shaking out the cobwebs, and he's getting that hay bale, and At this point, I'm beyond trying to guess what either of these maniacs are trying to do. Oh, has Rabbit got no morals? That could be Yorkshire Dale's mum or dad for all we know. Oh, and a kendo 6 shot straight to Yorkshire Dale, who is flat out on the hay bale. Well, this is no lowdown. Oh, Rabbit going up top now. Rabbit is, what's he gonna... Looking for that swanton bomb, and oh, Rabbit's shoulders are the only thing that impacted the hay bale. Yorkshire Dale's rolled out the way. And you've got to understand how hard hay is when it's in bales like that. This isn't a few strands of loose hair in the field. This is a hay bale. This is compacted with by a machine. Oh, Yorkshire Dale, that chair that Rabbit set up earlier might come back to haunt him because Yorkshire Dale's heading into the corner. Rabbit's got him up and
volley driver on the chair! Oh my word!
Oh my Rabbit here and is that enough? Our referee's hurt. Yorkshire Dale has kicked out.
How much more can these guys take? I mean, they're just really annihilating each other.
Well, if Rabbit goes backstage and you hear an engine start, get out of the way because it's combine harvester time. Where's Rabbit going? What else is he going to use here? Oh, what is that? What is that? No. Come on, Rabbit. Fair enough.
Is that a trident?
That's a... Oh, Rabbit's got a pitchfork and... Come on, referee, you need to stop this. I mean, enough is enough.
You can't use a pitchfork.
Hay bales and spades and chairs are one thing, but a pitchfork...
That's gonna...
Someone needs to stop this. Someone needs to stop this. And...
He's gonna...
Oh my God, Yorkshire Dale just... Rabbit just really impaled him and that pitchfork is stuck in the hand. Oh, low blow by Yorkshire Dale. Oh, he's bouncing Rabbit up and down by the strawberries, as you said. And back suplex by Yorkshire Dale. Rabbit back down again. Oh, Yorkshire Dale now turning his eyes on that pitchfork. Come on, Dale, don't do this. You're better than this. Oh, like King Arthur pulling the sword from the stone. Yorkshire Dale is freed that pitchfork from the hay bale. Now Rabbit's the one that's gonna... Come on. Now, this has gone too far. Surely... Oh, Yorkshire Dale has stuck that pitchfork straight in Rabbit's guts. And he's bringing up on the... Oh, both men on the hay bale now. Surely this... Wait a minute, wait. No. Not this time. Oren stumbling. The fatigue. You can see the fatigue by both men. Rabbit doing his best to get out of the way. Yorkshire Dale determined. You've got to believe he's looking for that package. Package piled round by Yorkshire Dale. Rabbit might have a broken neck. And Yorkshire Dale, a match of his own creation. And I don't think any of us expected that, the depths that Yorkshire Dale and Rabbit.
Well, it was all about revenge by Yorkshire Dale. As he went in there with a match of his own choosing, of his own making. He thought if he wanted to beat Rabbit, he has to get into his mindset, onto his level. And he's managed to do that. He's used hay bales, we've seen tables, we've seen chairs, we've seen, what was that, a croquet ball, a spade, whatever. And finally, what pitchfork!
Well, as you said, Yorkshire Dale limited to new roles to ensure a victory. My concern now is he's delved so far into that mindset. Can he clear his way back out? Or is this the start of a new Yorkshire Dale?
Well, it's been a brutal night so far, especially in this match here. And Yorkshire Dale may have come into a war, but now he gets to get down and dirty with these goals.
Yeah, I feel that somewhere, yeah. Get them be first going. Get them be first going. Come on.
Let's get one up on the camera.
Let's start this.
Come on. Respect.
Back my ass. Three doubles, three.
Right? Same respect as a champ to a hot dog seller. Okay? The guests here, conduct myself that way. Rev, you've been warned. Get yourself back, Rev. Get yourself back. Get back.
Get right to your doubles.
Friends, man. You're the head of the family, but you can't control the whole time. Tell you what. So we end up selling with guests in your house. It was a pleasure. Let's show them how to conduct themselves. Ready? Yeah, sure. David. Good. And more of this, right?
Of course, as alluded to by our ring announcer, this is an impromptu match following an altercation between the graduates of the Almost Pro Wrestling School and the graduates of the Contract Wrestling Academy. The two head trainers, Assassin and Fracture the Clown, are coming out here to have an exhibition out to show that these two companies can coexist, these two academies can get on.
Well, that's it. We saw that altercation on the video there between the graduates of the Shield Pro Academy and of course Contract Wrestling as well. Things got a little bit ugly in there, but I'll tell you, I saw Assassin certainly breaking up the fight. Who was the other guy?
That was, of course, Fracture the Clown. Sans makeup.
Is that what he looks like without his makeup?
That explains a lot. You want to see what? No, never mind.
No. You want your wages paid?
I do,
What a handsome chap he is! And may I be the first to say it!
And of course, we were not expecting this match tonight. We believe that we only had 2 matches left of Shield Wars, one of which, of course, being our roster Roulette, in which Victor Von Valtz is going to defend his championship, and his opponent will be determined by random computer draw, where every member of the Almost Pro Wrestling roster is eligible.
Well, that's absolutely right. I think you are on there as well, which is weird since you're retired. And I'm comfy now.
Well, if I do get picked, you at my place, Stallion. I'll man the desk.
Thanks.
There he is, handsome Fracture, as we like to call him.
Nothing better than a handsome Fracture. Which, if it wasn't a euphemism, it has to be now. So, the respective head trainers are going to have a match to show their Their training's exactly what sportsmanship's all about. After they've broken them up and told them that they're grounded for 2 weeks and they get no Xbox.
Well, like you said, all about sportsmanship, but that's not to take away the history between Assassin and Fracture. There's a storied history between Marvelous and Weird and Wonderful, who been perennial adversaries within this company since the conception of Shield Pro Wrestling. Of course, a lot of mutual respect by both men. Trying to lead by example and show that prodigies don't need to be at each other's throats to show who's the best. Assassin, side headlock on Fracture, the Crown Assassin being the bigger man, arguably the stronger man. Fracture a lot quicker, and down he goes, big shoulder block by Assassin. Fracture gonna have a harm's way. Oh, he's not going to catch Assassin with him. Oh no, Assassin there. Oh, and straight back into that headlock. And I'm not sure who's been teaching Assassin that, because it's new to me.
I'm sure it's things that are trained at the Contract Academy on a regular basis.
Switch over by Fracture. Oh, and a big leg drop. I think Assassin was trying to hoist him up then.
No leg lariat, I think. That was very definite there. And oh, look at the look on Fracture's face. Just showing up. It's almost like bragging rights. I know they want these to be all sportsmen, but it's going to be a case of both men. They're going to get the better deal that. Who's the better trainer? Who's the better wrestler?
And it's not just about that. It's about walking backstage and being able to walk up to your graduates and say, I got this one, guys. Oh, Assassin left, going for a sense. Oh, he did hit a sense of fit and Fracture now. Assassin's rolled him up and that. Very quick on the pin attempt by Fracture as well, and that was a flow of action. Now Assassin charging in a cross body, and all that might be the ref by Assassin. Fracture kicking out.
I don't think Fracture was expecting that.
He does call himself the Love Albatross as Assassin, and he can certainly fly when he needs to. I wonder how long this is going to stay as a friendly competition here. Oh no, wait a minute.
Oh my word!
Wow.
Now, some of our folks who watch almost all of the time, they will have seen that our last show, this is Lindsay, she was certainly guest ring announcer for the evening, taking over from Gav from her usual spot. She's also
the owner
of Contract Wrestling. The woman who holds the purse strings. And I'm sure that's not all that she has in her purse.
Assassin certainly doesn't look happy to see her out here, but even his Fracture and Lindsay's been a staunch supporter of Contract Wrestling Academy, unsurprisingly. Fracture needs to step carefully here because she is one unpredictable lady. And Assassin now having good. Oh, Lindsay's just kicked Fracture. Assassin now is... Oh, one for Assassin as well! Lindsay's certainly not playing favourites here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, declaring this a no contest.
Well, the official word from the referee apparently is that this is a no contest.
Now, hold on, Lindsay's signalling for a mic. She's got something to say here. Okay. You can only assume Lindsay's taking umbrage at the fact that...
Signaling, she's demanding it!
Oh, ring announcer didn't want to give Lindsay the mic. Gav backing away there.
We are Contract and we are taking over.
And we're taking over.
This is a turn up for the books.
Well, as we know, there was a match scheduled tonight between members of the Contract Wrestling Academy and members of the Almost Pro Wrestling Academy. It seems that Lindsay wanted that match on sooner rather than later, and here comes Diamond Rage of the Contract Wrestling Academy. Disturbed young man indeed. Had quite a history with Smash.
Yes, indeed. In fact, I saw them when they were in the Rumble. They really did not like each other. Went straight for each other. No long loss. From the young lad from Morven.
A lot of confidence from a young man like Diamond Rage. You can see him stand there with this hostile reception he's getting, and it is not phasing him one bit.
I'm not surprised. This is a young lad.
Oh,
words for you!
Isn't it past your bedtime?
Well, as a young lad who eats, breathes and sleeps wrestling. Desperate to showcase his talents here.
Well, I'm not sure what his issues with. Was it you who was talking about?
No, he was talking to you.
Oh, well. The Assassin and Fracture are still out here.
But usually a popular chap here down in South Shields. The young man from Pegswood we've seen on many occasions.
He's been very conflicted as of late, as Jonah Phoenix felt for so many months that he's been stuck in the middle of this escalating war between these two academies, and well, as we're about to find out, a certain someone's been pouring poison into the ear of Jonah Phoenix and forced him to pick a side.
Grunge City Prophet, and quite clearly, the team captain of Contract Academy.
Well, you've got to believe that this match would never have come about in the first place if that man hadn't found his way into almost pro wrestling Rev. The minute he got here, started spreading his Grunge City message, and his first message to everyone was Contract Wrestling Academy is superior in every way to the almost pro wrestling academy.
Well, you talk about
he is welcome here for Little Smash, the youngest member of the Almost Pro Wrestling Academy in this match. And Smash, absolutely fearless, long time mascot, sidekick, call him what you will of the weird and wonderful, very much carving out his own niche here now in the Almost Pro Wrestling. Smash being sensible here, waiting for backup.
coming out to a great reception here from this partisan crowd in South Shields.
It's Marcy Wilde, who was handed a defeat last month by Angel Hayze, is now ready to battle on behalf of the academy she loves so much, that of course being the Almost Pro Wrestling Academy. She's more than willing to go to war with her brothers in arms against this invaded Contract Wrestling Academy.
Striker, the last member of the Almost Pro Academy wrestling team.
And of course the target of the Grunge City Prophet Rev. These two men have been at each other's throats for weeks and weeks, months and months on end, and now it's all going to culminate here at Shields.
Well, better here than in the canteen here at the Jonah Historic Sports Hall, which we saw earlier.
Oh, Diamond Rage there getting straight in the face, a little smash. Rev playing peace. Oh no, wasn't it? It was a fly by Rev who's just punched a little smash in the face, and here we go.
And this is exactly the sort of thing you'd expect from Rev, and I absolutely love it.
Absolute mastermind is Rev. He's gonna believe he's gonna try and rally his troops, and he will do whatever it takes. And Shield Pro Wrestling, Almost Pro Wrestling Academy standing strong here. Smash telling everyone this is their ring.
That's it after the first sortie into the ring from Contract. And they're just regrouping. But oh, look at this!
Out of here now, and here come the Almost Pro Wrestling team, and they're making sure that Contract Wrestling Academy don't get out with this one easy.
Whoa, and where's the action all gone? I mean, we've got Little Smash just laying into Diamond Rage here on the stage. We've got Marcy Wilde along with Rev just tearing it up over on the merchandise side, and I am not even sure what Jonah Phoenix is doing with Chase Striker.
Well, Diamond Rage is sticking the boots on the Little Smash, but bell is rung. This is now official. Gotta believe Contract Wrestling Academy are trying to beg off there, but Almost pro there saying, no, this, you've picked your hill, you have to be prepared to die on it.
And this, if we'll just get the rules on this is elimination rules.
It is elimination, so best tactic here is get rid of as many of your opponents as you can early doors. You want that numbers advantage. It sounds obvious, but it is something you have to point out.
Is it? I'll tell you what doesn't need pointing out, and that's a little smash was just taking Diamond Rage to school right now. Oh, but he springs out of that for a reversal.
Oh, the shoulder block by Diamond Rage. Jonah Phoenix conspicuous. Oh, there he is, stumbling to the ringside and smash. Jumping over the top of Diamond Rage. Hip toss by Smash. Diamond Rage. And Diamond Rage is just. Oh, and Smash has just kicked him across the back. So far, it's been. Oh, Diamond Rage. I mean.
Nicky Star.
Smash had a moment's hesitation. He's given a spinning heel kick. That might be over Diamond. No, Smash looking to get an early advantage here by eliminating one of the competitors.
There's about 400 Labradors on the centre now on a high-pitched girly scream. And yes, I did just assume that screams gender.
Smash out with Diamond. Oh, and a big kick straight to the chin of Little Smash, and now Diamond Rage living up to his name.
Laying in a Little Smash right now.
As I said, these two, as much as anyone else, they've been at each other's throats, and this is it. This is how when it's all boiling over. This is the melting pot. Little Smash has just stuck a knee into the jaw of Diamond Rage and dragging him up by the t-shirt. Little Smash.
It's a fight in the schoolyard right here. What do you do? Steal your Pokemon cards?
Oh, Smash just got himself chest first into that middle table. Oh, what's Diamond Rage doing? He's choking Smash in the corner. Smashes.
He's taking full advantage of that 5 count. Smart lads.
Oh, Diamond Rage asking for pride from the crowd. Fell on with a chop. Diamond Rage certainly not going to take any prisoners. This is war. Oh, it's Smash calling. Oh, on with his own.
Oh! That's a clever little trick.
Oh, Smash very comfortable in this ring.
Oh, basement dropkick. Although, how low can you get?
Oh, curb stop by Little Smash, and that might be all for Diamond Rage. Oh, he's gone. Smash has eliminated Diamond Rage, and advantage almost Pro Wrestling Academy.
And look, the captain is straight in there.
Dropped
You,
over by
captain, not
Smash.
you. Little Smash is not intimidated.
And he showed no fear, not at all. Drop kick to Red, who's sent him straight into the turnbuckles. Smash saying he doesn't need to make a tag. His team are looking for one, but grueling backbreaker by Red on the Little Smash. And Little Smash is gone. We've lost 2 competitors in as many seconds.
Chase Striker straight lane and pick up the slack for his team. As the
Beautiful drop into the jaw of Red.
look at this, Chase Striker is. Oh, look at this. Beautiful suplex, but on the outside, Little Smash getting right into the face of Lindsay, the ball breaker extraordinaire of contract wrestling.
Red reversing that suplex attempt by Chase Striker. You know, it's quite a glide since these two men started over, and now they're facing each other. And there's that beautiful German suplex at Rome. Chase Striker's felt that before, and I can't imagine it's any less painful this time than it was the first time.
You can imagine the wonderful release, excellent technique there. He's been trained well, clearly by Assassin, who I notice is still at ringside, has his fracture.
Got to imagine they've stayed out here just to make sure this doesn't get too wild. I mean, at the end of the day, these are their trainees, and as much as secretly you've got to imagine they're both rooting on for their own academy, they still don't want this to boil down into something too ugly.
That's right, they want to keep that working agreement, I'm sure that they do have in place with the hip toss there.
Jonah Phoenix, Striker still. Striker looks like he was trying to roll out to his corner there. Jonah Phoenix scouted it and caught him with a dropkick kick out by Striker. And interestingly here, you have Jonah Phoenix and Rev, who have been rivals for a very long time, know each other very well. Surely that's going to play to their advantage in terms of this tag team match, that this has now become a very much a traditional tag team match, albeit still elimination.
Well, you would think that, but still, you've got to wonder, is that inner conflict still in the head of Jonah Phoenix? Bear in mind that these two were tagging together against the tag team champions not so long ago.
These two being, of course, Jonah Phoenix and Chase Striker, not Jonah and Rev.
No, absolutely not. Well done, McLaren. That obviously goes to the cover. Oh.
Took out by Chase, and
he nearly nicked one there.
This new side of Jonah Phoenix, I mean, he's always made sure he's got the job done in the ring, but there's a small edge to him now. Like, he's taking shots that usually would have, maybe he's not coming with such aggression as he is now.
Yeah, absolutely. He's certainly having to put his money where his big mouth is.
And of course, someone that's got no issue with aggression at all. There's the Grunge City Prophet Rev.
Oh, and look!
Bulldog, shades of Jerry Lawler.
Beautiful Bulldog.
Oh, and Chase Striker looking to kick out there. That would have left Marcy in a hell of a predicament if it suddenly turns into a 2-on-1 match. Of course, both teams will be aiming for that.
They also will, but I'll tell you what has impressed me the best. You talk about the traditional tag team match. The two who are actually wrestling this as a team would be Jonah Phoenix and Rev. Whereas, I don't know, the almost full team seems very disjointed. There doesn't seem to be any teamwork, no camaraderie. I'm sure Fracture will be watching this and be rather disappointed with that.
Well, yes, but at the same time, you've got to feel for Marcy somehow. I mean, by her own admission, still very much finding her feet here in Almost Pro Wrestling. Her attention has been on the women's league as of late. Now she's found herself, I mean, yes, by her own decision to get involved, found herself in this match. Very much been present for a lot of the runnings between these two academies. She probably wasn't expecting to be in this match. She was probably hoping for another shot to go. That's the point. It's a groove by Chase Striker, and if he makes this tag, and here comes Marcy Wilde, and here comes Jonah Phoenix. Marcy Wilde dropping Jonah Phoenix in running clotheslines. And in comes Rev and Marcy. Oh, she's shooting Rev. Oh! Huge body slam by Marcy Wilde. And a big boot by Jonah Phoenix. Of course, Marcy Wilde, extremely tall, the tallest person in this match. Look at Jonah Phoenix up now. Oh, beautiful suplex. Marcy Wilde is absolutely cleaning house.
I'm not going to do the obvious line.
Please don't. We're in 2019. And it looks to me as if Jonah Phoenix might have a pop lip.
It's wrestling, not titty.
Oh. Phoenix Irish up to Marcy. She's reversed it. Oh, a drop kick to the knee of Marcy, and down she goes. Jonah now. Flipping sent on.
Look, flipping painful.
Marcy kicking out on two, and that brief flurry very much put the Almost Pro Wrestling Academy in control, but Jonah's put a stop to that. Of course, Jonah lately been having some incredible matches and very much getting very competent in that ring, very comfortable in that ring, and he's jawbreaking up.
Not sure he knows where he is right now, though. Marcy just grabbing him up.
Irish whip by Marcy. This is the close. Oh, Jonah's tucked underneath.
Yeah.
Shot to Marcy. Oh, and an implant DDT. And in comes Rev, who... Oh, well,
Rev is the legal man.
But Marcy Wilde's been eliminated. I've got to... Did Rev...
No, Rev tagged him. I saw it before.
Well, that is some excellent strategy there by...
But notice it's the team captain who manages to get the pin there, and Marcy was putting one heck of a fight.
Oh, now it's all on Striker, and he's jumping the gun here. He knows he's got a hell of a battle ahead of him. Spinebuster by Rev, and that might just have put Striker away. Jackknife pin. Take out by Rev.
Striker's already taken a ton of punishment from both of these guys already. You've got to wonder what on earth he's got left.
Oh, and this is where Rev and Jonah could just pick him apart. as and when they see fit here. There's going to be absolutely no rest for Striker, whereas Rev and Jonah still have the option of tagging in and out at their leisure. Interestingly, our referee Lewis Kelly, another member of the Contact Wrestling Academy, calling this right down the middle.
Yeah, we have no faults with the referee at this particular juncture whatsoever.
And which side are you supporting here, Stallion?
Which side? I'm here being the jumping straight down the middle. I am unbiased, as always. However, I've got to be incredibly impressed with the contract guys. They have come in here and they have worked solidly as a team.
Really very cohesive unit.
I found that almost have been very disjointed with their performances. I'll tell you what, that's not going to be an issue now because Chase Striker has no one to tag out to.
Rev and Jonah decided that
he is in fact the one and only in there right now.
He's relentless on that arm of Striker. Left head now. Well, there's just no rest whatsoever for Striker, and it's just absolute punishment.
Ringing out the arm over the shoulder of Jonah Phoenix, and the referee needs to get in on that.
Jonah Phoenix, of course, I mean, yes, we know he's had a few months of frustration, and we don't know how much Rev's influence is running deep, but this is a totally different Jonah Phoenix reversal by Striker. Rev's not paying any attention whatsoever. And, oh, no, hold on a minute. Oh, Rev now obviously thinking of that Striker. Realise what he's doing.
Yeah, he's been hoisted on his own petard, and this might give Chase Striker the chance to recover.
Striker dropping Rev Phoenix back to his feet. This is a Striker is going to need eyes in the back of his head if he's going to hope to make any headway whatsoever.
He is, but he needs to concentrate on the legal man.
Oh, and Rev there coming in from behind Striker. And Jonah saying, I'm going to do it. Oh, hold on a minute, what's going on here? Oh, a bit of a...
And the referee has about as much control to his... Oh!
Oh, Chase Striker was just throwing Jonah Phoenix, whose one momentum carried him in and delivering an insecurity to Rev, and now Chase Striker with the kicks to Jonah Phoenix. Big knee! Oh, a through kicks, and that one caught Jonah Phoenix blow on the chin. Jonah Phoenix is absolutely in Dream Street here, and Striker's measuring him. Rev's still feeling the effects of the insecurity. Striker going for it. What's he going to hit here? A beautiful moonsault, absolutely! Oh, Jonah Phoenix is kicked out!
And that really could have done wonders. That Chase Striker there is... He could have evened the playing field. He's been unable to do so.
Well, that's it. It shows what this means to Chase Striker. He's going absolutely high risk and elbow by Jonah Phoenix.
But you've got to wonder, I've got a feeling that Jonah Phoenix just dug down and kicked out. Not just because of his own workmanship and his own pride in his craft, but also because he doesn't want to be the one that's being eliminated, because he doesn't want Rev to take that credit.
Well, that might be very good for him. Oh, Chase Striker's just been dropped a modified teardrop suplex. You got to look again, Rev. Hold on a minute. Rev's hooking up Jonah Phoenix and...
Oh, the Grunge plunge! The Grunge plunge on his own teammate!
Now wait a minute, Rev's pulled Striker on top of Phoenix and... What a... Well, Rev beats to the sound of no drum but his own and... Hold on, wait. What? Rev and Lindsay leave...
Assassin is clearly confused. Fracture doesn't know what's going on. And the referee has started the counts.
What on earth? The ref time is there.
It's all about the Grunge City Revolution. He's come here, he's made his point, and he leaves.
Lewis Kelly now beginning to count. Ref's just been counted out, which means... you have it. The Almost Pro Wrestling School has picked up the victory, but you've got to think this isn't how Striker would have wanted it. This isn't how Smash would have wanted it. This isn't how Marcy would have wanted it. This is in every sense a tainted victory.
You've got to wonder, I mean, the contract guys had this sewn up. You had Rev in there, and you had Jonah Phoenix. They really had Chase Striker on his last legs, and Rev decided that he didn't want to win the match. He wanted to send his message. He wanted to spread the Grunge City message, and I think he's done that right here with aplomb.
And look at this, the two head trainers at their respective academies raising the hands of Jonah Phoenix and Chase Striker, and you'll notice that they haven't gone to their own trainees, they've gone to the opposite academies, and Assassin speaking to Jonah Phoenix and Yorkshire congratulating Striker, but you can still see that conflict on the face of Jonah Phoenix. If this is his road to redemption, he's got a long way to walk.
Well, we know how long those tendrils of the Grunge City Prophet can go when they affect Jonah Phoenix in such a way that he throws away his principles. Has he get them back? Only time will tell.
For 483 days, Victor Van Valtz has been the Almost Pro champion. He's stood in the middle of that ring and taken on every challenge thrown his way, not always fairly and not always alone. And tonight, perhaps his biggest challenge yet, roster Roulette. Every member of the Almost Pro roster is eligible for this match. It is going to be picked by random computer generation, and I for one cannot wait to see who's going to get a shot.
You're absolutely right. Oliver Barrett could be in there. Hayden Tempest could be in there. I know Jonah Phoenix, who just wrestled, could be in there. You could be in there. It all comes down to this. Let Wigan.
Unless my eyes deceive me, what is Dominic Davenport, who hasn't been seen here since he lost his job in an I Quit match against Kendall?
That's right! A brutal match against Kendall Zumanov! And Dominic Davenport, the bruiser himself, was banned, but somehow, with this new guise as the Showman, is back here!
And this crowd went absolutely crazy when Davenport came out of that curtain. Certainly missed him. And I have to say, I'm a huge fan of this new look of Davenport.
Well, it's certainly a change from the norm. And you've got to wonder what is going through the mind of Victor Von Valtz as the Showman gets cheers from this adoring South Shields crowd.
And here we go, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Face to face, Dominic Davenport not flinching.
These two big monsters have never faced each other before. This is going to be some spectacle. And the heavyweight gold is on the line.
And interestingly enough, as a smaller side, the only champions in Almost Pro Wrestling were pre-warned of their match tonight with the Tag Team Champions. Our Women's Champion and our Heavyweight Champion had no clue who they'd be facing.
Well, that's it. Victor Von Valtz has gone through similar things before, but not quite the same as the roulette game we just had to go through, which is picked. Very fortunate. Dominic Davenport and two big bruisers.
Let's see what tricks this reinvented Dominic Davenport may have up his sleeve for Victor. Davenport showing no intimidation whatsoever.
Reinvent himself and got a massive chance here. A shot.
With that collar now a little higher than Davenport and Victor struggling. Victor just... Oh, great. Davenport's turned it around there. Now it's Victor that's been pushed into the corner.
Only at the last minute now, more from Victor. I mean, both of these guys are set as well, but I would say Victor Von Valtz just there's the confidence he's got for a test of strength, but I would say he's got the edge when it comes to power.
Struggling here. No give on either, chest to chest. And Victor's reversing. Oh, and a ploy by Victor. They're looking to trip Davenport. He has. He's taken him off his feet. And Victor now picking up that arm. I know exactly this hole is doing here. I mean, Victor might get lucky, he might get a top out, but I would imagine that all this hole is so Victor can get his head into this game plan and decide, this is Davenport, what am I going to do? Of course, the flip side of that is he's never faced Davenport, so this game plan is going to have to come out on the fly, and he would have had to do that regardless if he was facing Davenport, but still not a bad idea to buy himself some time here. Davenport finding his way to his feet and struggling to reverse Victor. Yeah, you did half expect just a bit of a slugfest between these two bruisers, but so far it's been a very technical match. It's very much a feeling out of each other, I would say. We talk about mind games and Victor Von Valtz is a master at them, but Dominic Davenport was no slouch when it came to that department either.
Absolutely.
Well, Davenport would always have a plan. Davenport knew how to get under his skin. This new Davenport, this Sherman might have a completely different modus operandi, but Davenport of old would always know how to sway things to his advantage, shall we say. Yes, of course, it was always exciting. I think I had a match, and lately it's, as you say, just not being here. Another collar and elbow tie up. Victor going for that arm again of Davenport. Nice look by Victor. Davenport can have to get out of this because that arm is just doing more and more damage. Right, if you are going to war, you need your arms.
He's got no sleeveys there.
Look like it, that Davenport with some agility. What is that, a bit on an arm drag? On another by Dominic Davenport. On it.
Single leg drop kick.
It was indeed, didn't catch as much as Victor as he wanted, but still enough to knock him off his feet now. Davenport, big splash, and that's going to take a lot out of Victor. Running elbow on Victor von Valtz. Davenport now looking to the crowd. I'm more than happy to show him the support he needs to battle this monster that is Victor von Valtz.
Oh, look at that. Almost low on support. Very wise to it.
Flapjack into the ropes, and that was straight across the throat of Dominic Davenport. This is where Victor excels. We've said it before so many times. Victor will just dictate the pace of every match he's in. That is where he's the most comfortable. Almost like a cat toying with a mouse.
Or like a conductor with his orchestra.
It is, as we've said, it is interesting to see Victor out here with absolutely no support whatsoever. I mean, in that ring he doesn't need it, but it's such a huge part of the overall mystique of Victor von Valtz. When you're wrestling him, you're not just paying attention to him, you're paying attention to everything that's stalking around at ringside, those broken toys that Victor seems to collect.
That's right. Or like Lego and He-Man and that sort of thing.
Well, not quite.
He has the power right now as he stands above the Sherman.
Awesome.
Trying to get a tune out of him.
Choking Davenport on the ropes there. I don't know if it's just me, but I almost feel like the crowd are getting under Victor's skin a bit more than usual tonight. Perhaps this surprise reveal at the return of Davenport shaking Victor more than we anticipated. Huge suplex by Victor. Going to follow that up with a cover. Davenport kicking out. Rolling out, finding himself on the apron there. Davenport probably looking for a bit of a guess for Victor, but he's not going to have time to do it. Victor's following him now, he's just sticking the boots in. Finishing leg drop by Victor from the ring apron, landing right across the throat and chest of the Sherman, Dominic Davenport. Let's hope this show is cancelled before it's even begun. backdrop. We've seen him do this before, slingshot into those ropes. Victor, of course, wins a lot of his matches with that scissor kick he employs, and the weaker his opponent's chest and neck off to take that. It's going to make his life easier. Davenport again kicking out after two. I mean, we know how much punishment Dominic Davenport can withstand. He was in a grueling I quit matching. Well, he's back now.
Well, you say that, but that's not just dwelling on that one. We've seen him in tag team action when he had no partner and nearly managed to win in a three-way tag team match on his own. He is that tough.
Of course, I'm not going to mention the two TLC matches he's been through in his career here. Kick out by Davenport.
I mean, we know that this guy's a tag team is a machine. That's all funny enough.
All month we've been seeing videos on social media about the coming of the showman. No one, of course, knew who it was, and now we finally do. It's Dominic Davenport, who at the minute is in a world of trouble.
Well, he is, but the fans seem very pleased that the showman reveals I can't really Dominic Davenport. They're very pleased to come back. I'd still like to know exactly how he is able to compete, because that I quit match meant that he lost his job here. So more answers we need from the very disorganised board of directors here.
Of course, it's more disorganised now that Alan Price, our previous general manager, has indeed been fired last show after losing the match to Oliver Barrett, and the showman firing up with those forearms, and once Davenport builds up some momentum here, he might just be able to out-muscle Victor. Huge clothesline by Davenport, and this is where he needs to find it and dig deep in himself, but ever the master strategist Victor Van Valtz has slipped outside the ring.
Same as best form at the moment.
Davenport trying to bring Victor back in, he knows it's on. Victor's just hung over that top rope. He knew that he needed to get Victor back in the ring, and I think he's just pulled right to the hands of this puppet master. When he puts his mind to something, it's very, very hard to stop him. It's very, very hard to keep him down. And this Victor is finding out here. Punisher chops to the neck of Davenport. Davenport telling Victor, bring it! Returning the punches with his own. And a chop by Davenport. Now Victor's on the back foot. Another chop by Davenport. I think they are painful and they're a massive annoyance as well. Really take you out of the game plan. Just got those chops to separate painful and rolling elbow there by Dominic Davenport, picking him once he's bounced off the ropes. Oh, there's that scissor kick that came out of absolutely nowhere.
Has he got anything like
As I said before, he hit the scissor kick, he took a hellacious whirling forearm by Davenport, and I think those men have put absolutely everything in those two blows, because they're both now down on the mat, and Davenport stirring a bit faster than Victor, but the champion is regaining his feet, using those ropes to pull himself up. Oh, now both men are on their feet. Victor with the first shot, Davenport returning fire. Another by Victor. Another shot by Davenport. Nothing pretty about this. These two big bulls clubbing each other. This crowd getting behind Davenport again. And a running forearm by Dominic Davenport. And another. Oh, he's hoisted Victor up and an atomic drop. Davenport looks like perhaps a pump handle. Oh yes, beautiful by Davenport. Victor's rolled right to him and that might. Kick out by Victor, sorry.
Van Valtz there just almost got stage fright from that.
Well yes, very uncharacteristic of Victor who rolled towards Davenport. He's usually so good at rolling away from his opponents. Many Davenport's shots have rocked him more than we've realised them. Davenport hitting up here again, looking for... I'm not sure, hold on, Victor's hoisted Davenport up in the strength. Oh, and a huge stand, that might be all, that might be curtains for the showman, but nose kicked out.
A power slam with immense power. Fans getting very much behind Davenport here as the chance of showman ring out here in the historic Jonah Sports Hall.
Slam has put Davenport back down and now Victor stalking him anew. This has been a match of clubbing blows and big moves. Starting off very technical, it's now turned into very much a brawl. Oh, Davenport's just had his arm wrapped around that turnbuckle post. Oh, and Victor pushing the referee, he needs to be careful here.
Oh, what's that? He's got a top hat. He's got a top hat. What's he going to do with his top hat? Magic? What's this? The sweet talk show?
Oh, hold on a minute! The showman has just fired him! Hold it! Wait a minute, who's that? Oh, that's...
We saw him last time! We saw him at the last show! Oh, he's
Hayze,
get in
come
front of me!
closer, come on, you bot.
You get in front of me, Sunshine, you're the junior member. Yeah, we saw him at the last show and a tag team match was made. And he seems to be holding that championship. Is he doing that to mock Victor? Is he doing it to mock Davenport?
Well, Davenport he's not showing any fear in there.
Oh! He's just thrown the championship across.
Oh, hold on a minute! Oh, there's Yorkshire Dale! Yorkshire Dale's out here!
How is he even fit after what he's already gone through tonight? We saw him in that absolutely grueling barnyard match and he seems to be getting rid of that strange giant.
Wait a minute, Davenport's just took the belt shot and he's just... Victor Van Valtz has just landed! Oh my God, Davenport is showman! We need to wait for the official word here, but...
What a grand finale for the showman, Dominic Davenport!
Well, he came out here, no one knew he was coming out here, not even...
Well, no one did, it was Roulette, and he was the guy who hit Snake Eyes, I suppose.
And what a return from Dominic Davenport, a reinvention of out he's coming!
Well, it's brought on everyone! Little Smash is that the upgrade, Nicky Star, Assassin, Yorkshire Dale, Jay Striker,
and
even Jonah Phoenix.
And the reign of Victor Van Valtz has come to an end, and you can see how much it means to everyone here at the Almost Pro Wrestling Academy and Almost Pro Wrestling itself.
Victor will not be happy with this. I mean, you've got to give credit to the big guy. He's been such a dominant champion for so long. He didn't know who his challenger would be, and yet he still bravely fought.
Well, that's right, Victor Van Valtz. He might have won every battle he's been in, but he's lost the war tonight. This has been Almost Pro Wrestling. I've been Lucas Marvel. He's been Stallion. We'll see you next month.
That was January.
Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know that